This all started with one innocent question. Who even is Kika Kim?
Hi, I'm Dora.
I saw a video by MissWeiWei titled "The Biggest Copycat on the Internet," and I clicked, obviously. Drama, exposé, digital bloodshed, count me in.
So cool.
The glosses to the freaking background. They have the same background, like the sky with the cloud. Even the same facial expressions, like.
But halfway through, I was like, that's it? 2 or 3 clips? That's all it takes to be the biggest copycat now? No offense, MissWeiWei, but if we're gonna call someone the biggest copycat on the internet, I need flames. I need chaos. I need lawsuits. I need at least one cease and desist faxed to someone's apartment. So I did what any completely normal person with a working frontal lobe would do. I stalked her content for 3 straight hours. This girl is posting 6 to 8 shorts every single day. I can't even think of 6 things to eat in a week, let alone 6 video ideas in a day. Like, are we sure she's human? Someone check her pulse. Make sure it's not just the TikTok beat looping in her veins. And here's where my brain broke. Every video titled #Kika Kim. No context, no caption, just her own name like she's running for office or trying to block out the haters using SEO black magic. That's when I realized this isn't just a girl posting dance videos. This is a content system, a fully optimized short-form farming machine disguised as a petite influencer with great lighting. So, for those of you who don't know, and by the way, if you don't, you're lucky. Kika Kim is a content creator with 36.9 million TikTok followers, 8.7 million on Instagram, and 16.9 million on YouTube. 36 million TikTok followers. For what? For 8-second videos of lip-syncing, posing, fake studying, and occasionally screaming mom in a baby voice. That's when it hit me. This isn't about talent, or originality, or even copying anymore. It's about something else, something bigger. It's about how someone can build a full-blown empire out of almost nothing. So I made this video not to cancel her, not to expose her, but to understand, how does someone like Kika Kim become one of the most watched people on Earth? And more importantly, why can't we escape her? Alright, this is it. The video that broke my brain. Kika Kim holding a plastic baby doll, teaching it to say mom, and then cutting to herself doing makeup, cooking, studying, and screaming. Wait for it! Mom!
Mom, say mom. Mom, 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 mom.
That's it. That's the whole thing. And I watched it. All of it. Twice. Maybe 3 times. Maybe more. I don't know anymore. It loops. It traps you.
Oh my god.
Yep, this one video has 343 million views. That's more than most people's entire career. More than most artists' music videos. More than most countries have people. So I thought, okay, maybe it was a fluke, right? A one-hit wonder? Wrong. She reposted the exact same video, made 0 edits, and it got another 95 million views. I can't even get 1,000 views on a video where I write jokes, edit, and slowly lose my will to live. Meanwhile, she copy-pastes the same baby clip and walks away with generational wealth. It's not just luck, it's design. Her videos are short, 8 to 10 seconds. They loop perfectly. You watch it once, you blink, and suddenly you've seen it 4 times. Boom. That's a view. That's watch time. That's algorithmic dopamine crack. It's not about giving you value. It's about tricking your brain into thinking you haven't seen it yet. It's hypnotic, like a slot machine, or a toddler's favorite cartoon. Except the toddler is you, and the cartoon is her whispering mom in HD. This one, it's called Results. Spoiler alert, there are no results. Just a perfectly staged behind-the-scenes setup that leaves you hanging. And your brain goes, wait, where's the actual video? So you rewatch, and rewatch, and rewatch. It's psychological warfare, but with pastel outfits and ring lights. Over 150 million views for a setup video. She built an entire brand off not giving you the punchline, just the anticipation. You think Kika Kim's success is random? Nah, she's an engineer of attention. She doesn't post content, she crafts clickbait rituals, and it's working horrifyingly well. At this point, I realized this wasn't just a girl on TikTok. This was a factory, a strategy, a perfectly looped empire. But before she became the algorithm's favorite child, she went through her darkest arc yet. Let's talk about the EXO team. Alright, so this is where things get a little cursed. Welcome to the EXO team era. A content house, a vibe factory, a chaos pit. Basically, imagine if TikTok and a thirst trap had a baby and then forced it to learn choreography. Think of EXO team as the hype house's European cousin with fewer morals and more eyeliner. They specialize in content that's overproduced, oversexualized, and wildly inappropriate for their fan base, which by the way is mostly children. But here's the thing, Kika wasn't just in the team. She was the star, the centerpiece, the hook, the reason you clicked. She carried the whole vibe like she was the team mascot and the marketing plan. Okay, let's not sugarcoat it. This era was weird. Kika's tiny, petite, doll-like, and the way they frame her, it's giving baby girl in a nightclub. It's giving the algorithm is watching and smiling. She looks like a minor. She moves like she's being directed by someone who shouldn't be near a playground. And her audience is literally still in one.
Stop it.
Here's what makes it worse. Her audience isn't 25-year-old creeps. It's 10-year-olds, middle schoolers, kids who just finished watching Paw Patrol, and now they're watching this. Yup, that's totally age appropriate. This whole era feels like it's stuck between, oh, she's so cute, and why am I on a government watch list? Like, pick a lane, and then swerve out of it immediately. Here's the worst part. The content worked. It boomed. Millions of views. Algorithmic success. But it always felt like something was wrong. Like it was engineered to be just close enough to edgy without getting flagged. And just weird enough to make you feel something. Even if that feeling is, please make it stop. Eventually, Kika left the team. Or at least distanced herself. And honestly, good. Because that era, it was her content villain arc. But what came after was something way smarter. Less scandal, more strategy, and somehow even scarier. Let's talk about how she hacked YouTube search results and made herself uncancelable. Let me show you something cursed. Go ahead, try it yourself. Search her name. You won't find commentary. You won't find criticism. You won't even find MissWeiWei's viral exposé, which got over 500,000 views. All you'll see is Kika. 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 She's not just posting 6-8 videos a day. She's titling them all the same. Hashtag Kika Kim. No variation, no creativity, just a never-ending chant of her own name like some social media summoning spell. She didn't beat the algorithm. She became the algorithm. Here's how the trap works. You search her name, you only see her. You criticize her in a video, it'll never show up next to hers. You try to expose her, she's already uploaded 50 shorts before you hit publish. You want a trend? Too late. She already owns the tag. You can't go viral if your video's buried under a mountain of her recycled beige dancing clips. Want to know the sick twist? Her long-form content flops. 16.9 million subscribers, and she can't crack 200k views on a regular video. That's not fame, that's flooding. She's not getting views because she's relevant, and she's getting views because she's everywhere. So much volume, the algorithm has no choice. She's using content as a digital bleach, cleansing the feed of negativity, overriding search terms, drowning criticism with sheer presence. Alright, time for some honesty. When I first started digging into Kika Kim's YouTube channel, I was about to come in here swinging. I was going to show you her latest long-form videos, flopping, struggling to break 200k views. Build the case, roast her for it. But if I'm keeping it real, that's not the whole picture. The truth is, Kika Kim's long-form content is still pulling serious numbers. 500,000, 1 million, on repeat. And that's the problem with commentary videos. A lot of them, including ones like MissWeiWei, only show you the worst moments, the lowest views, the most embarrassing clips. They cherry-pick to make the roast hit harder, like when MissWeiWei dragged Lala Sadi for posting Arabic and Spanish transliterations of her songs. Yeah, those videos flopped. But did she mention Lala's other shorts still getting millions? Nope, silence. Because full truth, it's messy. It doesn't fit clean into a 10-minute takedown video. You can't neatly cancel someone when they're still getting millions of views on a Tuesday. And honestly, it's easier to sell you a clean villain than admit the internet runs on contradictions. It's easier to say Kika Kim is irrelevant than admit she's posting 6 times a day, farming millions of views and gaming the system so hard YouTube itself can't keep up. So yeah, today I dragged Kika Kim's SEO scam, her copy-paste factory, and her cursed EXO team phase. But you're getting the full truth. The good, the bad, and the brain, meltingly successful. You're welcome. She's not shadow banned. She's the one doing the shadow banning, and I hate how much I respect it. Like, this isn't dumb. This is strategic dominance. Kika Kim isn't stupid. She's playing the system harder than anyone else. Copy a few trends? Sure, but bury your critics in your own name? That's some Bond villain tier branding. So now you know why you've never seen a video calling her out. Why she stays unproblematic while farming views off stolen trends and hypnotic baby edits? She didn't just grow an audience. She erased the competition. But before you crown her the queen of short-form hell, there's one more thing we need to talk about. The truth about what she really is. She's not a copycat, not a scammer, not even an influencer anymore. She's a system, and you're probably already inside it. So, after watching hundreds of her videos, after diving into the copycat claims, the SEO manipulation, the weird baby filter content, and the relentless upload schedule, what did I learn? Kika Kim isn't famous because she's talented. She's famous because she's fast, because she's everywhere, because she's figured out that on the internet, originality is optional, but output is everything. She's not beating the algorithm. She is the algorithm's favorite child. Safe, trendy, pretty, repetitive, relentless. Did she copy other creators? Yes. Did she credit them? Nope. Should she have? Absolutely. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is she didn't need to copy to win. She already had the views, the followers. She copied because it was easier. And because the system didn't punish her for it, the system rewarded her for it. This is the part where most videos would say, don't hate the player, hate the game. But I'm gonna say, I hate both, equally, with passion. We're watching the rise of creators who aren't creators. Just content manufacturers. Same sounds, same poses, same fake relatable captions. And every time they get away with it, the bar sinks lower. Kika Kim didn't break the rules. She followed them too well. And that's what makes her dangerous. She's not the problem. She's the blueprint. So what do you take from this video? That the algorithm is broken? Maybe. That copying works? Kind of. That fame doesn't mean value? Absolutely. But more than anything, remember this. If you're watching someone go viral every day and wondering why, it might not be because they're good. It might just be because they won't shut up.